All right, today we're going to talk about integer subtraction. Integer subtraction. So this is taking our integers and subtracting them. So let's look at some examples. We could have -2 minus 5. You could have 2 minus a -5. You could have 3 minus -3 minus -5. You could have 5, let's see, 5 minus 3. All right, okay, or say we have 2 minus 5. All right, so let's look at the first one. -2 minus 5. -2 minus 5. Again, if I want to think of money, I owe someone 2, and then I'm taking away 5 more. So it's like I'm owing them 5 more. If you want to do, and so if I owe someone 2 and then I owe them 5 more, that's -7. All right. Or if I were to use that on another line. If I go to -2, 1, 2, minus 5, I'm going 5 more this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I end up at -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, -7. Let's look at -3 minus -5. Now here's the thing you have to remember. When you have two negatives right beside each other, it becomes a plus. So that's -3 plus 5. -3 plus 5, that goes back to our integer addition, but let's think about that. -3 plus 5. So I start off owing someone 3, I gain 5, I can pay them back, and I still have 2 more left over, +2. Or if I use the elevator example, I go down 3 flights of stairs, start at 0, and go down 3 flights of stairs, 1, 2, 3 to -3, and then I go up 5 flights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I end up at +2. Okay. Let's see. I have 2 minus a -5. Again, the negatives are right beside each other, so it becomes 2 plus 5, which is 7. And then the next one, 5. Let's erase some of this. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So 5 minus 3 is just 5, and then you take 3 of them away. So that would be the 2. That's our basic example. But then let's look at 2 minus 5, because 2 minus 5 is one of what people, you would ask them and they said, oh, you can't do this. Can't do 2 minus 5. Well, certainly you can. If you have 2 and you take away 5, you go into debt. You actually owe someone. So how do you do that? Well, let's think of the elevator example. Okay, you start at the ground floor. You go up 2 flights. Now you go down. You go down 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You end up at -3. -1, -2, -3. Okay. Yeah. So if once it gets bigger numbers, say 20, -20, minus 24, you have to remember that this is, even though it might be bigger numbers, it's still the same process, right? We have a debt of 20, we're taking away 24, or if you're not going to go on a number line and go all the way to 20, but you can say to yourself, okay, here's 0. I'm at negative 20. Take away 24. Does that mean I go to the left 24 or to the right 24? If you said to the left, you're correct. So I go to the left 24. So I'm adding 24 more to that. So that's why that is a negative 44.